First time I saw Lake Biwa was on an old map. That line, irregular yet graceful as a breath. It had no sharp edges, no deliberate order. Just a kind of naturally formed completeness. In that moment I realized, perhaps shapes aren't designed. They're carved slowly by time. I decided to use it as a prototype for a work about flow and stillness. I've always believed that metal can breathe too. Melts in flame, takes form in cooling. Each solidification records a kind of silent pulse. So I chose lost wax casting, one of my favorite techniques. It allows imperfection to happen, lets every flow leave its trace. Metal's soul hides in that chance. The form comes from Lake Biwa's silhouette. Slender, curved, almost organic lines. I let it extend into a clasp made of 3 18-karat gold segments. The 3 segments are identical in shape, yet exist in different tones. The first is brown gold. I preserved the rough granulation from lost wax casting, making it like lake bottom sediment, calm, weighty. The second is silver, polished to extreme smoothness, reflecting images like the lake's flash at midday. The third is yellow gold. I left slight flow lines on its surface, like ripples after evening wind sweeps across water. They connect to each other, but don't merge. I wanted the 3 tones to coexist, like light falling on the same lake surface at different times. Beneath the structure, I placed a round pearl. Not embedded, suspended. Its position is exactly at the convergence of the 3 metal segments, like that patch of still white at the lake's heart. When light falls, the 3-toned metals reflect brightness in different directions. The pearl softly collects this light at the center. That visual relationship reminds me of breathing's rhythm. Inhale, exhale, then calm. At my workbench, I repeatedly polished and carved textures. The 3 metal segment surfaces are all completely different, as if the ripples on the lake are different at every moment. Because the lake's surface can never be completely flat. Life is never entirely smooth either. When the work was finally complete, I turned it over in my palm. The light from gold, silver, and brown flowed across my skin, like time passing through my fingertips. In that moment, I understood. This clasp's meaning isn't in its shape, but in its rhythm. It flows, breathes, carries time's atmosphere. I often say that metal's soul lives in the instant of cooling. In that moment, it both remembers fire and accepts stillness. The form of Lake Biwa, for me, is exactly this metaphor. Peaceful, yet powerful. Both a lake on a map and a lake within. Someone asked me if this was a memorial piece. I shook my head. It's not a memorial. It's a continuation, because Lake Biwa never stops. It simply changes slowly in the light. Just like the metal in my hands, experiencing fire, cooling, polishing, breathing, finally leaving behind a gentle shape. That shape doesn't belong to me, nor to design. It belongs to time.